All right, so you want a solid stay. All right, so the solid stay, whether if it's a Plotz or a down, is one of the big ones, one of the top three that you need to train your dog. Remember, you got the recall, the come, stay, whether if it's a sit or a Plotz, and the leave it. Okay, we're gonna do the stay right now. I got Ava right here, so she's actually just laying down, and we're gonna amp her up with her red ball because that's like her crack. That's a high ticket item, so hopefully she breaks doing this. She's on a flat collar right now. So, but the two biggest things when it comes to the stay is the dog needs to understand that there's a greater benefit to stay. Again, whether it's a Plotz or a down is irrelevant, than what they actually want. Okay. And the second one is the timing of a correction. I think a lot of people have a hard time with the stay, again, whether if it's a Plotz or a down, is the fact of when they do it in their home. Okay. When they actually tell their dog at home in the house to Plotz, down, sit, whatever, they never actually release the dog and the dog breaks on its own. Okay. When they break on their own, that's when in their mind, they're saying, yes, let her go. So right there. When you don't release your dog, that's when the dog feels like they can do whatever they want. They can get away with anything they want. So part of the problem is with the stay, especially again when they're in public, is the dog's already hardwired to break whenever they want, especially when you build duration. Again, when you're doing duration for like 3, 4, 5 minutes, 6 minutes long, that's a long time for a dog to do one thing. But they got to understand there's a greater benefit in doing that than what they want to do. So, gonna do some simple exercises with Ava. May or may not have seen them before. Gonna mix it up, do sits or Plotz. Ava always likes to default to a Plotz just because I prefer Plotz than a sit. Any dog can sit. I just prefer the Plotz just on personal reasons, again, but there's no right or wrong. So I might mix it up. And then we're gonna try and really break her up and get her going, get her drive up with the ball. So this way we can get a break and you can actually start seeing some of the corrections that immediately need to happen. All right, so just gonna adjust this and we'll rock and roll. Hopefully this fucking thing doesn't fall over. Another big thing since while I'm fixing this is tons of treats. Again, just gonna use what I have in my pocket. Once it goes, it goes. And again, I am on a retractable line for training. It's okay, but when I do walks or anything like that, I just use a standard leash. But yep, so got some cheese, and I know I'm gonna fuck with her today, and also got some meat. So again, it's the rewards got to come from me, and I always put a touch on it, so this way when she sits, she's not going after the ball. I'm actually the one who releases her. So again, it's a stay, so it means I'm not saying yes to the reward and they go after the reward. No, I give them the reward, then she'll go after the ball. I don't care because she did exactly what I wanted. So I'll go ahead and we're going to start simple, and then we'll start amping it up. Drop it. Sit. Biggest thing is if she breaks, the correction has to come immediately, and I put her back exactly where she was as fast as possible, because again, if you don't correct her immediately or put it back where it was, to again paint a picture of this is what we want, this is where it was, she's gonna just forget what she ever did. Okay. And Ava also, after a while of sitting, she just falls into a Plotz. Out. Sit. Now, I don't know if you can actually see it or hear it, but I'm literally pulling on this fucking leash just to give her something to fight against to make sure her sit is solid. Because some people like to release with just a tug of the leash, you know, just a little pressure, and that's what's going to cause it to break. But in this case, not. Yes. Out. Clutch. Gonna amp it up a little bit. Hey, no. 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 Okay. Clutch. Can't have timed that shit perfect. But gonna try and get her to break a little bit. Not gonna use the ball just yet, just gonna use some of the treats. So if she goes after it, cool, she's gonna get a pup. So I'm actually gonna give her some slack, gonna lock it. If I can get this shit open. All right. Nope. Flex. It's, hey. Hey, leave it. Good. Yes. There you go. Right there. Ava. Flats. No, flats. Flats. Good girl. Stay. Good stay. Yes. There you go. First time she broke, second time she stayed. And again, just building duration. If you want, you can go give her a little treat in between, but just rather than saying your release word, so if it's yes, you just don't say yes. You just give it to her, give her a pet, knowing that everything that she's doing is cool and perfect. Okay. So let's amp it up one more time. Clap. Now I'm gonna use the ball because that's the shit that she will go crazy for. So again, giving her some slack, and if she breaks, she's gonna pop herself. I'm not actually gonna do it. Checked in. Release it. Yes. Cool. Biggest challenge that you can do with her with a stay is getting their drive up. That's where it's going to be a make or break situation, because usually they break when there's a car or another dog, another human. That's when their drive is up, and that's when they're going to default to their instincts versus what you've taught them. Come here. Plots. Yep. Plots. Came to me, didn't want it, okay. forward, tap. Yes. Good girl. All right. Now I'm really gonna jack her up and see what she can do. Right. Out. Sit. Okay. Yep. Sit. Ah, sit. Girl. Good sit. Good sit. Yes. That one was on me. Didn't realize how far I threw that fucking thing. So I don't say stay when I actually want her to stay. I just say plots are down. That's solid because again, less words is better. So if you can just get away with just saying stay or sit, plots, that's it. You don't need that middle word of stay. Okay, do it again. Hey, out. Sit. Go. Sit. Good sit. Good sit. Good sit. Yes. Just banging the ball because again, trying to get the decimals up. Loud noise, distractions, anything that could be manipulated, gonna do it just to make the scenario a little bit harder is only gonna do added benefits, just a bonus. Notice that I kind of gently throw the ball into her. Again, you can see how she is with it. So it's a high ticket item. She wants it, her drive's up, again, playing. Not tug, but just missing. So this way it builds her frustration. She's gonna want it. You notice when she broke and came and wanted to follow me because it was, there she is. Hope she doesn't. Hey, sit. She's right there in front of me, in front of the camera. So I just don't want her to knock the damn thing over. So, where was I? Yeah, anytime you can build or drive up, and again, in controlled situation, again, I'm in my backyard and fence, so again, I can control all the elements for the most part. Do have someone doing some construction out there, but again, best way to start it off, you can do some treats, throw them around, just build some duration, get some distance between you and the dog, and with that, over time, you're gonna realize, okay, this is what you want, this is what I can do in order to get what I want, is just be on good behavior. Again, when you're in the house, treat it as if you're outside. Most people can get a little bit more duration outside just because they're stricter with their corrections. Same thing in the house, especially, you know, comes to feeding time, breakfast or lunch or dinner, whatever it is, how many times you feed your dog. Tell them to sit, plots, whatever, wait, give it a beat, and then release them. And again, I like to go back to them in order to get the release, because again, when you have them stay, that is it. There's no command, because that's when the dog starts getting confused, and every time you tell them to stay, eventually they're going to break because they're going to want to come to you. So again, stay means exactly that, black and white. Okay, but that is it. She's already tired because we did some other stuff earlier, but that is the basics for building a solid stay, okay? And then every time you can get out, especially if you have dogs who definitely get amped up with other dogs around, that'll be a great time to focus on a stay. Use your leash. Again, I'm just using a flat collar just because I don't want her to get popped exactly if you saw when she ran past the line. So that's why I use a flat collar rather than her prong collar. So work on it. Hope it works. Got any questions? Let me know. Done.